Welcome, beloved. Welcome. Great rising. Just gonna take a few moments to get set up before I get started. And this is just going to be a short, inspirational morning meditation and a shout out to my beloved sister, my beloved spiritual sister and friend, Priestess Sekhmet. She has greatly inspired me today, and I will share with you exactly how. I'm going to go ahead and light this candle. How are you? How's your journey? For those of you who have been with me for more than a minute, have seen a lot of my past videos over, well, let's see, I started seriously doing videos, got some soot all on my hand, since last August of 2017. Before that, about 3-4 years prior, I had my own blog talk radio show, and I was invited to do segments for Anu Nation. And I also am a faculty member on Bright Dawn Center of Oneness Buddhism for their Buddhist ministers training. So I've always been fairly busy. And you know, there happens at times that life gets in the way, or as we say it, life gets in the way. We sort of get caught up in things. We forget ourselves. We forget ourselves. We sort of get off track. And it's a beautiful thing when we come across someone in our life who can sort of help to rejuvenate us, help to point us back in the right direction and remind us of who we are. And that, my friends, is my beloved sister, Priestess Sekhmet. She is a gift. So let me go ahead and ring the bell, invite the chimes, and bring us into this sacred moment. I can't wait to tell you. So let's take a nice, deep, centering breath and enter us into this sacred moment, to this sacred circle. In love and in gratitude. Peace, peace, peace. So as I was mentioning before, you know, you get, when you're, whether you're a mother, caregiver for your family, a practitioner, and I am all of those things. And, you know, as much as I'm in the mode in my ministry and my life of helping others, helping my clients, you know, there also comes those moments where, you know, you sort of miss the mark. You sort of, as they say, sin, fall short of the glory. Things happen and you sort of kind of lose your way. But when you know, set that intention that you want to get back on track, you know, there are people that come into your life that help you in that direction. And that has been Priestess Sekhmet. So I recently signed up for her Magickal mentoring program. And I started day one of it. And I have to say, I give it already like 4 thumbs up. That's 1 thumb, 2 thumb, and my 2 big toes. She is incredible. And, you know, whether or not you're a novice, a new person on a spiritual path, uh, someone who's been practicing for a while, or someone myself who's been pretty much on a path her entire life, and I had become very, you know, more serious, very dedicated, and initiated into my path starting 17 years ago, and then rededication almost, it seems like, every 7 to 10 years. And with Priestess Sekhmet's magical mentoring, I find myself in a position where I can, it's sort of like a rebirth. You know, summer solstice has come, you know, the sun in the sky is at its highest peak, and it's sort of that light is ready to shine even brighter. And I have to admit that for several months, it's sort of like my focus wasn't where it should be. And I have to say, Priestess Sekhmet has been this divine blessing in my life, like this gentle reminder, you know where you should be, girl. Get back into that space. And so I'd like to recommend her and for you to check her out. Her program is beautiful. It's amazing. She starts you off in bite-sized chunks, and she's just a gentle spirit. So I'm just going to say that if you're looking to kick your practice up and amplify it, set your disciplines, get your intentions in order, learn how to make sigils, learn how to use the, you know, the universal symbols, your own internal symbols. Check out her program. You will not go wrong. And I will show you her website just so you can see it for yourself. Let me see. So I'm going to have to get my day started. I just wanted to show you. So this is Priestess Sekhmet's website. And go check it out. And check out her magical mentoring. It's absolutely beautiful. This is her trip to Egypt, Africa. And she teaches you about visualization, helps you to get your, what was I going to say? Your discipline back on track. Here you go. This is a little bit about her program. So you can check out her site, priestesssekhmet.com/magical_mentoring, and you will not regret it. You will not regret it. So I know this is going to be a wonderful and amazing journey, and I am very thankful for her. You know, like I said, whether or not you've been, you're a new practitioner, or you are intermediate practitioner or advanced practitioner, whether or not you've been, you know, on your spiritual journey for the last week or the last 20 years or the last 40 years, she has something for everyone. And she is a divine guide, a divine blessing, and she will help you to set your power in motion and your intention in motion. But listen, I have a big day ahead of me. I have several clients that will be coming in the next 2 hours, so I'm going to have to get going. But before I do, I'd like to go ahead and pull a card for us to set some energy for the day. And the deck I will be using is the Inner Star Oracle, the Inner Star Oracle deck. So I'm going to go ahead and shuffle the deck. This is the back of the deck. This is another, I'm really, as a visual artist myself, I am all about supporting independent artist. And this is an independently published deck. Set those intentions and see what the Oracle has to say for us today. Welcome, Marie. Welcome. I remember a couple of weeks ago, I did a live, and I was on so quick and off so quick that I completely forgot to check the chat. And I see that people were chatting and communicating with me, and I was so focused on what I was doing, I missed it. So it's evening for you, Mari. It is early morning for me. Well, not too early. What time is it? 7:31 a.m. In about 2 hours, my first client will be here. So let's go ahead and as you know from my previous videos, I love the sound of shuffling. Okay. This is actually my first time using this deck. Very first time. Haven't even gilded the edges yet. Oh, okay. I am so happy to have you here live. It's been a while. I haven't been as consistent as I would like with my videos, but getting that consistency back into my life. And let's see, let's pull what the Oracle has for us today. Okay, oh, I like this one. This one is challenge yourself. And that is actually what I'm doing right now through Priestess Sekhmet's Magical Mentoring 21-day program, challenging myself to get into a new groove, a shift in my practice, a shift in my practice, you know, a shift to even greater consciousness, greater awareness, deeper commitment and dedication to self, to spirit, to the ancestors, to what Source has for me. So this is challenge yourself. So where is it in your life that you find that you're not being up to par, that you're not, you know, pushing your energy in an extremely intentional direction? Because, you know, as I've mentioned before, we are always manifesting. We are always bringing into this life things that are either going to hinder our progress or things that are going to propel our progress. And, you know, we've all watched The Secret, What the Bleep Do You Know, all of those different things. And, you know, it talks about manifestations, about, you know, bringing into life what it is that we desire. And we're constantly doing that. But from this day forward, we can set the intention to intentionally manifest, to make sure that we're focusing on the things that we do indeed desire. You know, that desire without the internal drama, as my sister Priestess Sekhmet, you know, speaks of, that internal drama. Release ourselves from being addicted to that internal drama. That's where we contradict spirit. We contradict our internal source, and we go into self-doubt. So we can challenge ourselves to release our self-doubt. Good afternoon, Carol. We can challenge ourselves today to release that self-doubt, to manifest with intention. You know, as I always say, nurture our holy trinity of self, consciously, with intention, guard our subconscious mind, guard what we allow to come into our being, and with our conscious will, guard that subconscious, and consciously, with intention, connect with our higher source, our oversoul, our higher self, our super consciousness, and see what messages, what we need in our life, and listen to ourselves when, you know, we receive that divine message, that intuition. Listen to ourselves and go forward in that. So here is your challenge. Challenge yourself to greater depths, to higher heights, and to manifesting what you truly desire. Not your fears, but what you truly desire. Okay, so this is a card from Inner Star. And let's read what there is here. Okay, challenge yourself with these alphabetical. Like I said, this is my first time using this oracle. I usually tend not to really go with the booklet, but I figure, you know what? I'm going to go with the booklet on this as well. I gave you my thoughts and ideas about it. Challenge yourself to be healthy in mind, body, and spirit will, of course, include generous amounts of self-care, but also by adventuring into new territories and trying new things. And as Marie says, greater love. Yes, Marie, greater love. It keeps you engaged, inspired, and excited about life. What's one thing you've wanted to try but are afraid of? Do it at least once, and you may just surprise yourself. And each card comes with an affirmation. This is the booklet. There is an affirmation, so I will share that with you. So the affirmation: I become whole through getting out of my comfort zone and witnessing my strength and growth in new situations. So this is a very appropriate card for me to pull, not just for all of us. I hope you can find some meaning in this oracle for yourself today. But for myself, I find it very apropos as I begin Priestess Sekhmet's 21-day magical mentoring program. I have her link down below, so check it out and challenge yourself. Okay, challenge yourself to 10, 15 minutes of meditation each day. Challenge yourself to committing to exercising every day for the next 21 days and see how you can get that new pattern into your life. Okay, challenge yourself to write in your journal. Challenge yourself to expanding in a new creative outlet. And one thing I would like to encourage you is to never say that you're not an artist, that you can't create, that you can't do this or that. I like to challenge you to connect with your inner child today and see what new beauty that you can bring out and what new commitments that you can make for yourself. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video. And I would like again to give a shout out to Priestess Sekhmet. Thank you for your beauty, for your grace, and for your divine timing, and for sharing your spiritual journey with the rest of us and encouraging us all to continue to share our journey, our life. There is no separation from your spiritual life and your quote unquote mundane life. It is all one. And when you see yourself as one integrative whole, that's when you're able to express yourself to the fullest and to truly live your mission. Thank you, Mari and Carol, for joining me. And thank you, everyone else out there in the replay world. Please remember to like this video, to share this video, to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I am live or when I have a new video uploaded. And hopefully within the next couple of months, I will have some new people on the schedule for interviews. I'm going to get the chime out. So let's take a moment to take a nice deep centering breath. Let's take a moment to remember our ancestors and all those who have transitioned before us, who have shown us the way. Thank you for being here on Tamu and Ngina, Priestess of Self. You are loved. I wish you peace, and I wish you great bliss. Until next time.